Hey there, everyone. Hope you're all doing good. Welcome. Michael S. Ward here. And I just wanted to tell you about the wild happenings on the Sunday episode 12 of Big Brother. It was really good and wild. And it was a great game. They ran across these boards and had a timer on them to get to the destination, and they had different ways of doing it. Well, the people that you thought might win didn't, and the people that won, I wasn't happy with, but it was just a good game. And it turned out even better than ever because they had this power that Mickey had, and she's been holding on to it for the right time. Boy, oh boy, did she have the right time. What happened was Riley won. And Riley is not one of my favorite people. I mean, just to be honest, I really think Riley is just a little bit racist. He's this cowboy hat, and he's just, everything he does looks like it's against black people. I don't know what's going on in that house on the Big Brother feeds, but it's you can just kind of sense some things, and his enjoyment of being able to finally get out a black person was just kind of overwhelming. And it's like, you don't have to say it to be it, but your actions kind of show it. His immediate targets were all black girls. So he doesn't have a personable personality. His teeth are yellow. I mean, I'm not one to talk. I got dented teeth and everything, but if you're on there, if you're not liking somebody, just point out their bad habits. We can all do that in spades. But yeah, he was just absolutely just tickled pink to be able to try to get Ashley, Mickey, and Will out. So what happened was what happened shows what's happening in our country now. FAFO and karma will get you. And it got him. He was so thrilled to be up in there. He was talking to his buddies, and it was a male festive thing. They just were glad. It's just so glad. And it was just deception and trickery that did them in. And usually deception and trickery are for the bad people. But this time, the people that I like pulled the deception and trickery and won the situation. So they had to when Raleigh won, everybody was already circulating that he was going to put those three up. And Mickey had the power. Mickey had the power, and she tried to make sure it was deflected from her to Rachel. And Rachel, she spoke with Rachel about it, and Rachel did it. But the clip they showed was Rachel really didn't do too much to put the suspicion on her. She bragged about being on a soap opera and being able to act. But she didn't act good enough. The surprising person, once again, is bubbly Ashley. Ashley is getting to be one of my favorites, considering I didn't like her when she first started. She's basically like a blonde airhead, but she's smart. She's a lawyer and all this, but her positive attitude could be off-putting. And I don't think Mickey talked with her about that, when she talked to Riley, because once Mickey revealed the power, they had to decide who it was, and if he did the examination of the people he wanted to examine, um, he would decide which one it was. He already thought it was Mickey, Ashley, or Rachel, and they said it couldn't have been Will because he's been up on the block too much. So they go up into that room and have a conversation with him. Rachel was supposed to put the suspicion on her, but Rachel was just too busy just acting. so bless her heart, she tried. But the one that got away with it though was Ashley. Ashley is a bubble person, and I've had this same description myself when talking with people. When you laugh or giggle because you're nervous, and she does that, she just kind of smiles, but she does it in a positive manner because that's part of her personality. Well, besides, a couple of the people were actually trying to deceive him too, push him towards someone else. And because Ashley was so bubbly in talking to him, she kept giggling and laughing and smiling. She's just ultra positive. Oh yes, I understand. It's not me. And and the more she said it's not me, the more it looked like her. It was so funny. And by the time she got her happy smiling face out of there, he was convinced it was her. And he talked to his boys, who originally thought it was Mickey, and then they changed their mind because of the way Ashley acted. And she just put on a show of, I don't even know if she knew what she was doing. That's how strange it was. She just came out of there and she bounces out there, bye-bye. And so, poor old boy, he just made the wrong decision, picked out the wrong person, and then said, well, the real person now, I'm picking Ashley as the person that activated this power. And Ashley was sitting there like, who is it? And then Mickey stood up. Homeboy was furious. Not only that he got knocked out of power, but this little black woman did it. And you could just see that underriding current in his mind. He was outdone. And he made a long speech, kind of like went into, what's his name, Keanu? Like Keanu made that apocalyptic Thanos message to everyone, I will just take everyone out. He lectured her and tried to make her, he didn't try to make her upset. She could have been upset. Mickey was like, I'm moving on. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. And, this is at the meeting where she reveals that she's the one that activated the power. That was so good that she held her distaste of the way he was acting and asking her. And she just said, well, she did what she had to do. She said she knew that he was coming after us, and he's trying to figure out, who told you that we were coming? That was not a secret. So, oh boy was furious. And now the whole house changed because of that. and she's the head of household now. So I'm congratulating Mickey because she pulled that off. She tried to get Rachel to be the one to put it on her, but accidentally Ashley did. And in that vein, Ashley actually took herself off the block again. Not by winning, just by being bubbly. It was really good. So I just want to let you know this is episode 12. Was a really good episode, and I hope you're enjoying it like I am. But my opinions about the house cats, because are mine. And, of course, it's not facts or anything about Riley. But, they have had some people in that house that were like that, and you didn't see it unless you were on the feed or something. And just like I took a dislike to him, same way I took a dislike to the young man, Adrian, that got taken out. Adrian was like a totally different person once he got out. That's the first time I ever heard him talk. And he was just, his real way of talking was not good for me. And so, anyway, I'm glad Adrian's gone. And I don't know who Mickey can put up, but she's got a treasure chest. I say if she wants to get Keanu out, don't put him up with the 3 that she puts up, because he is good, not great, but good at competitions. So as far as it goes with putting Riley up, he's good with competitions. So she's going to have to put one or the other up. And so it's going to be very interesting on the next episode to see which one everybody is chosen for the 3 to be evicted on Wednesday night. Well, that's my side of the story. And Ashley is the best right now. I'd hate to see her go right now, but I don't know. And I don't even know why anybody want to put her on their radar. She's so dippy but she's no more dippier than Ava. Ava is like something from a movie that you see of a flower child. And Ashley is just a positive, crazy person that's intelligent. I like her. She's all right. So I'm liking Rachel being in the game, even though I know if I was in there, I'd put Rachel up because Rachel has won. But if Rachel makes it to the end, I don't think people would vote to give her another win at the end. But it depends on how she does it. So, but Rachel's still in my corner, and Morgan is too. Morgan and Mickey were working together about this. They didn't get a clue from Morgan. Morgan was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know that Mickey has a power. I don't know that Ashley has a power. So that's what I got out of the episode. All right. Good times, good fun. Have a good day.